Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. So right now the time over here is 1:17 a.m. on 12th of September. On this particular date, I'm recording this date and time. I'm recording this video of yours, and I wanted to talk a little bit about your D-Day plan for both your NDA and CDS examination. Right? Okay. So let's talk first in first. I'm sure you guys must have taken the printout of the admit card. If you are not taking the printout of the admit card yet, kindly get it done as soon as possible today, immediately as you see this, or even if you don't see this, you should go and get it done. Okay. ID proof, exactly that the same ID proof that you have mentioned while filling the application form. The ID proof number must be mentioned in your admit card, the same ID proof that you have to take. Okay. And apart from that, I would also advise you to take one more additional ID proof as well. Okay, right, that is very very important, right? And as they have mentioned, black ballpoint pen, get two of it at least, right? At least two of the black ballpoint pen. And the nib, get the nib, a thick nib, right? That will help you out over here, right? Okay. And today is 12th, right? On this 12th over here you will be able to see this message of mine, right? So if not on 12th, at least on 13th, 12th or 13th, you should go and locate your exam center for sure, right? Okay, where exactly it is located, that you have to go and visit, right? And last but not the least, in the do section over here is that I want all of you to do positive self-talk. Okay, yes, I am deserving, right? Why am I deserving? Because we have worked really, really hard, right? I'll clear the examination, I'll pass the examination, I'll clear the SSB. Why? Because I am worthy, because we have, why we are worthy? Why? Because we have really, really worked hard. Okay, the very fact that you have already worked very, very hard is the fact that makes it, easy for you, right? Because of this particular fact, you should not panic, right? Because of this particular fact, right? You should not worry. You should go back to your preparation. Remember the sleepless nights that you all have spent, day after the day, night after the night. Okay, and you have to bank your preparation in that, right? Okay. And in the last moment, kindly don't mug up. Okay, don't try to mug up anything, right? Okay, whatever preparation you are supposed to do, you are done with that, and that is good amount of preparation over here, right? Okay, that is the basic hygiene that I wanted to talk. And let me talk about D-Day strategy for the ND examination. All of you, that at least 75, at least that is on the lower side. Okay, but you want to be on the safer side, you have to clear the maths cutoff by scoring a minimum of 75 or 90 marks, right? It depends, like every single year out of 300 they will sometimes say 25%, or sometimes they will say 30%, right? So even if you take the lowest of it, you should be scoring at least 75 marks out of 300, right, in your mathematics paper, right? And the rest of out of the GAT, you can cover it up, you can score somewhere around 300 marks, and then 300 plus 375, right, or something around 390, you should be able to clear the written examination, right? Okay, I can't really talk about the number of attempts. Okay, I can't really talk about the number of attempts, right? Okay, but generally it is seen that even in +3 -1 setting, right? Okay, I mean, you have over there, 120 questions and all, right? So you will be getting how much? Okay, right? So 2.5 marks. Okay, so plus 2.5 and 1/3 of it, right? 0.833, that is what it will work out for you in mathematics, right? Okay, and plus 4 marks you have got in GK, and minus 1.33 in your GAT paper, right? Okay, right? So generally, even if it is +3 -1 setting, I would highly recommend all of you to go for 50-50 attempts and maximize your attempts. Okay, read fast, solve fast, and more importantly, skip the questions very very fast. Okay, right? So this is all my strategy for you over here for your NDA examination. And talking about the CDS examination, let me talk about GKGS first. Okay, the ideal attempt that we are looking over here is close to 60 to 80, and this should fetch you, right? And this one should fetch you at least close to 35 to 40 marks. Okay, this is what we are looking from GK, right? and from English I want you guys to attempt at least 110 or up to 115. Okay, I want you guys to maximize the attempt. Why? Because this is where you will be scoring your marks. Okay, right? And at least 75 marks, 75 to 80 marks. If this mark seems to be on the higher side, at least bare minimum 70 is what we are looking at. Okay, so minimum marks 35, minimum marks 70. For OTA guys, 105 is what you are looking at. Okay, to be on the safer side, you should shoot for 40 and over here 80, right? Okay, so this is what you should be shooting for over here for your CDS OTA examination, right? Okay, talking about mathematics over here folks, all those of you who are privileged enough to write your mathematics paper, even if you score 35-40 marks out of 100, right, solving 35 to 40 questions correctly, that would suffice. Okay, right? So over here if I do plus 35, this is 140, right? And if I do plus 40 over here, this is simply 160, right? Okay, 140, 145, less than that only is what going to be your IMA cutoff. INA cutoff is going to be much lower than that. Okay, and AFA cutoff might be in a slightly higher side, right? So this is exactly what you are looking at on the D-Day, right? Now certain things I have given you the rough idea, but yeah, D-Day strategy, you have to recalibrate it as and when you see the question paper, right? As and when you see the question paper, exactly that moment of time you have to calibrate and recalibrate this stuff. That is the first thing, right? Okay, and number two, what I wanted to tell, if the question paper is tough, right, if the question paper is tough, the cutoff will be go down and the question paper will be tough for everybody, so you don't need to panic. Okay, right? And if the question paper is easy, the cutoff will be up, and again you don't have to worry. Okay, what important stuff over here is the intent. Okay, this is a very important point over here that I wanted to mention, that you should go to the examination with intent, right? Intent of grabbing the questions. Okay, grabbing the questions, right? Okay, grabbing the correct questions, right? Grabbing the easy questions, right? Remember, the easy questions, there are easy questions no matter how tough the paper is. There are easy questions, and easy questions are distributed throughout the paper. Okay, throughout the paper, and you should be able to, go and see that particular question for sure. You cannot really skip those kind of question for sure, right? Okay, and if you have been listening to me up till here over here, so I would like to take a moment of your time. If you want to prepare for your NDA and slash stroke CDS 2026 and beyond, like NDA CDS 2026, AFCAT, CAPF, CGCAT examination with us. So we are conducting an admission cum scholarship test over here on 28th September, right? You can apply over here using this QR code that we have given over here, right? And as well as I will also include the link in the description box below as well, right? We are giving a maximum of 20,000 rupees worth of scholarship for each of the aspirants over here, and a total of 5.25 lakhs of scholarship will be distributed to the aspirants over here, folks, right? Okay, so first of all, I wanted to wish you the best. Okay, wish you the best over here for your upcoming CDS and NDA examination on 14th of September, right? Go all your guns blazing, right? Perform as if no one is watching you. Have faith in yourself, right? Because you have worked really hard, and that need not be seconded by anybody. Okay, you don't need to have a seal and signature over that particular stuff as to you have worked very hard, right? Nobody else can certify that. Only you alone can think of that and certify that all alone, right, folks? Okay, so wish you the very best for your NDA and CDS examination. Grab it, go and grab it, right? Go and grab it. The kind of life that you are looking for, if you are looking for a life in uniform, then go and grab it. That is what is waiting for you, folks. Okay, so with that, I would like to close. Bye bye, good night, good morning, good evening, whenever you watch this video, right? And yeah, please do scan the QR code and register yourself for sure. At least you will be able to gauge yourself where exactly you are, right? Okay, and this test is going to be very interesting in nature for sure, that I am promising you, right? Okay, so bye bye, Jai Hind.